Each day when you wake up, you get a new soul. This comes to you at night. That's why it's also good to study at night, but that's a whole other story. This new soul that comes in the daytime only stays with you this one day. So you have an opportunity to raise this soul, this spark of soul. This is an opportunity. It's not an obligation. The mitzvot present you with an opportunity. Don't feel that you're obliged to do these mitzvot. They're commanded to you to give you an opportunity. You have free will to choose to do it or not do it. You see. And it's an opportunity for you to raise the level of your spark that you were given that particular day. This day is the only day that soul spark is going to reside within you. So this is what I call tick-tock, tick-tock. Don't give anybody a second of your day. And the worst thing to do is sell your time for money. You know, sell your time for money. Basically, that's what you call a wage slave. You're only here this particular day. That real thing that's inside of you leaves when you go to sleep. Okay? So, it's only here. And depending on how much you raise today's spark, that's the quality of spark you're going to get tomorrow. What an opportunity you have to spend time in the different levels of that soul spark, in the physical, in the emotional, in the intellectual, in the spiritual levels of the soul spark. An opportunity to raise its level. And the connection to in the other worlds. Because people are also connected to that soul spark in other worlds. And in this world, you're raising their level. What an opportunity. So when you put on tefillin, you're raising that soul spark. It's an opportunity. I don't care if you do it or you don't. I'm not here to tell you to do it. I think we have to change the concept of obligation to opportunity. And then today, I did my video in the morning, and then I did my music, because I'm now involved in a program that I call the 10th Song. Because music is a deep, deep thing. Music and music with words and song. Because the original language was song. As Jasperson, the famous linguist, he said that the original language was song. You know, the Song of Moses and the Shir HaSharim. The original language was song, of course. All the other linguists didn't agree with Jasperson, but Jasperson was the greatest linguist of all time. And he said that the original language was song, and it was. And that's why you say the Talmud with a tune, and and you speak with a rhythm, and you walk with a rhythm. And then I went out to the park and played tennis against the wall, and I learned things about myself and about tennis, even though I've played my whole life. I'm now holding the ball with two balls to toss like I did as a kid. And when I got real sophisticated, I started to use one ball to toss. So people said, oh, your toss will be the same each time. But I used different fingers. And now I've gone with when the ball's in the hand, I've gone to only use the radial nerve, which I consider the radial nerve is a split down the middle of the center finger and the two thumb and forefinger, pointing finger. And when you toss like that, then the hand goes up naturally the right way. It doesn't have to be developed that way with a one ball toss. Then they all do these kind of things. When you have a natural radial ball toss, it goes there naturally, an extension of the tricep. And then I come back here and I'm doing this video. So I've done 3 things this morning already. I've done my video on waking up, because I studied in the middle of the night. I was ready to wake up. I did my music, my 10th song program. I went out and played tennis. I discovered things about my body, even though I'm an accomplished professional player and teacher. Imagine learning this now at this advanced stage. How blind was I? What an opportunity I had today to go out and do this and raise my soul. It's an opportunity, not an obligation. That's the phrase for now. And know that everything is divided into 2. Even these 5 fingers are divided into 2, split right down the middle with a radial nerve and an ulnar nerve. And the 2 more important fingers, I would say, are the thumb and this finger. These are the surrounding lights. These are the feel fingers. And that's the fingers that break the serve. They break the wrist on the shot, and the finger that toss the ball. So now I have a new thing. Even on second serves, I'm going to take the second ball and hold it in my hand for fun for a while. See how it works. But you can see that I'm excited and happy because I'm spending tick-tock on my own self. See? And it's not the self. It is the self, really. It's the spark within it. And so when I go to sleep tonight, I want to know that I accomplished everything that I could to raise this level in the physical world, raise this level of the soul spark. What an opportunity I have to be alive. And to raise them, and raise the spark here, that will raise in the physical world. In the spiritual world, because the spiritual world can't raise its own spark. It has to come down into the physical world, to the lowest world, into the 385 world, to the Osea world. That 385 world is the same as Shekinah. It's the same as the spelling as I did yesterday or day before, or whatever, of Michael and Samael. 2 angels. The transporter of souls and the destroyer of souls. And they have to work in union as 385. And the Shekinah down here in the physical world. 385 is the great number of the physical world, the Osea world. And that's what we have. We have an opportunity, not an obligation.